Hey, welcome to this video. I thought about just shuffling a few decks, see what comes up, what we need to listen to, and yeah, let's start. So we have a timing card for summer. Activity, goals, progress, life force, energy, new pet terms. Illusions, confusion, not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, fantasy. Number 25, the Holy Mountain, and number 18, the Earth Keeper. Third chakra, Archangel Chanuel. We have Unity, number 34, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Number 23, the Owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Judgment, number 14, soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. And number 20, marriage, you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. And one card from here, please. Pine tree, vitality, longevity, perseverance. I think the owl is the only bird that doesn't make any noise when flying. And I think that's what you're doing at the moment. No noise, in the sense of you've turned inwards, or you're asked to turn inwards, right? Focus on yourself, to center, to align with what's holy, what's important for you. To ground, to connect to earth spirits, to the plants and the animals. I think you're being called to work on your third chakra to eliminate all illusions, to reinforce, to regenerate, to balance your third chakra, solar plexus chakra. I think you're being called to have more faith in yourself through your third chakra, to deeply root in yourself, your self-belief, your sense of self, your sense of your own willpower, so that you're not carried away by confusion and illusions, right? There's something in the making that you don't see yet, that will come during summertime, that has this long-lasting power, basically. And here with the Judgment card, right, soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Maybe you've been looking for love, right? We do have unity, we do have marriage. Maybe you've been looking for something that is amazing, right? The stuff of stories, and you've never really found it. And as you connect more with yourself and you fall more in love with yourself, eventually that's going to overflow into other areas of your life, like in the Two of Cups card, right? When love overflows between two people, but if your cup is not full, then it can never overflow, right? I think that's a message for you, is for you to keep on being stronger, to keep on releasing these illusions in your head, to connect to yourself, to connect to the divine, to strengthen your third chakra. There are great things coming to you, right? Things that will be aligned with you. You have the Justice cards, King of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, right? And here with the Ace of Wands, this is like the primal spark of action, right? Is the desire, is the momentum that is created, together with the Justice card and the King of Pentacles, which is this embodiment of prosperity and abundance in all areas of your life, right? Like in the Judgment card, in so many areas of your life. And it can speak as well about this sacred responsibility, right? Because it is also our responsibility to become prosperous, right? To have abundance in our life, in all areas of our life, not just love, but everything, right? Our job, our home life, our hobbies, our creativity, right? We deserve to be abundant everywhere. And with Justice, this is like being delivered to you because of all the work that you're putting in letting go of these illusions, in letting go of this confusion, this lack of clarity in your mind, of this escapism, of addictions, right? Of living in fantasy land, of living in Delulu land. I understand it's great there, I do. But it doesn't serve us, right? It's a waste of time at the end of the day. So I think it's important to know that you can have everything in reality if you focus in your reality and on the things that you have to work through while you are here. What frequency should the people resonating with this reading embody? Perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good hard deep look at it. And it is exactly that, isn't it? It's just a matter of perception. What is making you so drawn to this illusion? Why do you constantly run towards some kind of fantasy, right? Basically, what are you escaping from in your own mind? Why not consider the option of staying in the present, embodying presence? I feel like we don't talk enough about how hard it is to let go of fantasies in our mind, and how hard it is to just leave that world behind. Yet there's so many of us who spend our lives there, me included. And instead we should be using that power to co-create our reality, because it's all here waiting for us, but we are stuck there. Even if it's burning you, right? But it's like you don't even feel it because you're just so numbed out and zoned out, right? And it is an addiction, and it does lead to other kinds of addictions, of course. And we have number 10 with authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Because at the end of the day, it does feel like we don't have any power against it, because I mean, it has this grip on you that is hard to let go, right? And if you don't watch your thoughts all the time, when you notice you're already there. But with authority, this is a reminder of who's in charge of who's responsible for whom, and who is actually in charge of, right? You have the authority over your emotions, over your mind, and over the fantasies you decide to create. And you have as well the responsibility and authority towards the reality that you want to create. And we have number 29 with healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Because we do have the power to heal ourselves, to come out of this fantasy state, to dedicate ourselves to healing, and to welcome and be open to receive everything that life has prepared for us, right? It's actually quite selfish of us to spend our time in a fantasy world when we have the opportunity to be living this for real. Turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love, and bring back that feeling of love into your reality. Use it as a gateway to what you want to co-create, right? Through universal love, through love for yourself, through gratitude, all of that. Use it as a portal to open these high frequency emotions as you visualize the life you would like to lead, basically. What doors are ready to be opened once we let go of illusions and fantasy land and addictions and all of this delulu? Anything else? door of awakening, enlightenment, transformation, self-awareness, spiritual growth. Because the only place, and I say this a lot, but only because I'm also learning, the only place where we can actually create transformation, change the direction where we are heading, inviting in this more awareness, having an impact, is on the present moment. Not in the past, not in the future, not in some fantasy world, but in the present conscious moment, right? We have door of healing, recovery, restoration, renewal, rehabilitation, comfort. And we have a door of courage, which makes sense because your fantasy world has become a comfort zone, right? Your brain knows exactly what it can get out of it, what level of dopamine it will give it, right? And to step out of that and to know that you will have to face reality and, you know, deal with the good and the bad of it, it takes confidence, it takes courage, it takes resilience, it takes grit, right? But those are the doors you are opening, and once you empower yourself and you show yourself, then you can make things happen in your reality, because you know how to co-create and you know how to allow for things to flow into your reality. Then you won't want to go back to the fantasy world, because it won't feel like it's enough, because you'll be aware of your real power and your real impact in your actual life, not in your head. Anything else? We have number 33, blossoming, 34 with extremes, acceptance number 4, abundance number 38. So with the extremes card here, for me it's very much this power of, do I want to use my power to co-create worlds in my mind, or do I want to use it to co-create actual things in my life? And actually the second half of this year 2026, it's very good to manifest stuff, basically abundancy in all areas of your life. It's really a great moment that we should be using, right, rather than wasting. And here with the cards abundance, acceptance, blossoming, is just again showing everything that is ready to come into your life. You just have to decide to come into your life first and leave the illusions behind. Just one final card for those with whom this resonated. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. So put yourself first. Always put yourself first, right? Because if you are doing well, you can help others. But if you are not doing well, you can't help others. So take care of yourself. That should always be the priority. All right, let me know if these resonated. I hope you have an amazing week ahead, and yeah, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.